Alrighty, so Scratch is something that I actually hadn't heard about. It was one website that I Googled, but it looked like it is a program that is free that could be used on either iPads or Chromebooks. However, I do think Chromebooks would be a tad easier to use. It's a program that you could have the students create their own interactive stories or games, and I think that it would be something that you can compare to Story Creator or Book Creator. And it was kind of like the more about here. If I went back to the home page, you can brainstorm ideas from projects students have already done if you wanted to kind of give the students an idea of what you were expecting. If you wanted to go ahead and start creating, we would hit this bitty button. Wait for my slow computer to load. And I really liked this because you can go in and click on different things, add different ideas, looks, sounds, events. So if you wanted to add something to this
With
story,
Scratch, you can make your own stories, games, and animations. Let's start by grabbing a move block. We can click the block to run it. There are many other blocks to choose from. Check out.
as you see, you can do a whole bunch of different things. You can have it repeat, and that would make this cat do that. So it's actually something that I'm seeing that I could have done for the last few projects. And now I know, but it's actually geared towards younger students. So go figure on that one. So it is something that I would encourage you to maybe show your students, maybe show a teacher, and then only allow certain students to maybe only do, the purple, blue, and violet. Maybe for older students, you can invite them to use more of certain things. I would tell them to maybe leave these alone unless you wanted them to just mess with the backdrops and to choose, or you could just set it up as more of like a list of certain particular things that they need to have for the end picture is probably what I would do for mine. So I hope that you choose to use Scratch. And as I see, the website definitely does sound fitting because I'm sure that you end up redoing and undoing quite a few things before you end up with your final thing. And I like it because as I had played around with it, there were quite a few tutorials that you could show and do, and then you could give the task of making that specific animation in your video for your students or your peers. So I encourage you to use it. This is Scratch. Thanks for listening.